So my chat skill is all the way up to 4 billion, yada yada yada, right? So how did that happen?
Tonight we're running on the right track. I know we never gonna look back.
What's up guys, it's Kaluchi back with a new video. Today we'll be talking about my in-game settings and what I think are the most optimal settings for any AD carry out there. Not only AD carry, but actually almost everyone uses these settings, especially more experienced players. So let's first start off by pressing escape and going to the settings. We'll start off with the hotkeys. As you can see, I have everything on quick cast and not on normal cast. For those who do not know yet, quick cast basically makes it so that whenever you press a skill, it immediately fires instead of having first to press the skill and then aim and then click with your mouse again in order to fire the skill. So quick casting is a lot faster, as you can see. Maybe for new players it might be more useful to normal cast in order to know all the ranges of your skills, because usually you won't see your range when you press a skill with quick cast. But there's also an alternative for that, and it is this option right here. Replace quick cast with quick cast switch indicator, and then you can basically press the skill, and if you let it go, it fires automatically. That one is also an option, but I don't know, I just find it clunky and I don't really use it. So yeah, the next one is abilities and summoner spells. Now I did not change anything here, so I doubt that you will change anything here. Items pretty much the same, nothing changed in here. Player movement, now here's one thing that I did change, and that is player attack move. Click on A, and that's the most useful tip for any AD carry out there, to be able to attack with A. So right now, as you can see, my cursor is not green anymore. When I click, it's red. That means that my character will attack the closest target to my mouse, even if I miss the target. So right now it will not automatically attack the dragon because I have not yet aggroed him. But let's say, for example, that I do aggro him, and when I press A here, he will attack once he's in range. Even if I miss with my A, let's say you're kiting, you're missing, he will still attack the drake. Usually you would have to do it with your mouse. You have to be real accurate with it. So yeah, that's a really useful tip. Let's close this one. That's actually the only thing I did. I don't think I did anything else. Yeah, so camera control, nothing changed. For those who do not know, you can press F1 to F5 in order to go to your teammates. Now I do not have any teammates in this game, but if I had, then I would press F2, then it would have gone to my mid laner or support or something, and F5 would be the jungler, for example. Display, nothing. Menus, also nothing. And then we have the item shop, also not important. The next one is video. Well, this one will be different for anyone and everyone. So yeah, I have a resolution of a 2K monitor, so this one is probably higher than the most common used monitors, which are 1980 by 1920 by 1080, which is full HD, and this one's 2K, so whatever. I play on full screen. I use relative team colors. I think this one is very useful because right now everything is very clear. Like, these are my minions, these are the enemy minions, blue, red. If I disable this, the colors will change. Or not, I guess. No changes. Maybe I have to restart, I don't know. Anyways, I prefer this with on. Colorblind mode, obviously for the people who are colorblind, it will help pop out those colors, I think. Yeah. Then we have hide eye candy. These are like, do you see this bug over here? If I hide eye candy, it will disappear. And there are a lot of eye candy things in the map, like maybe, for example, these things. Not these butterflies, these little effects, you know, that makes you think that the world is alive. Those are eye candy. Next one is character quality, effects, blah blah blah. Well, the thing that I did was I turned off shadows and put the rest on high because my computer can handle everything on high. Only when I put shadows also on high or low or whatever, I'm gonna get FPS drops. That's probably because I'm playing on 2 monitors and one of them is 2K and both are on 144 Hz. So yeah, in order to get the best performance and still some nice quality, I've put the shadows off. Character inking is also maybe useful, maybe not. So as you can see a dragon, you will see a silhouette be drawn around him. You put this on and off. Whatever you prefer. If you put it off, you have increased performance, they say. So frame rate cap, you usually want to cap this at your max amount of FPS that your monitor can handle. Mine is 165, so I have to put it on 200 because 165 is not available. Otherwise, I would have put it on 144. If you're gonna put it at uncapped or 240, your graphics card gonna work extra hard for no reason at all. So that's why I would not recommend it to put it on uncapped or too high for no reason. There's anti-aliasing and waiting for virtual sync. Probably you will never use these. Maybe vertical sync if you're finding some not lag per se, but if it's not going as smooth as you want it, then you can try it, but it will decrease your FPS. So be aware of that. If you have G-Sync or FreeSync like I have, always disable this. Next one is sound. Well, obviously this personal preferences. I put music all the way down, announcer volume low, everything pretty much low. Only the ping volume is high because that one is most important. For me at least. Can disable all sounds as well if you'd like. Usually I get so tilted by sound, but yeah. Let's go to interface. Hot skill as small as possible so you get the most information in game as possible. If I put this all the way up, you see it takes half of my screen and it's really ugly. So for that reason I put it all the way down to 0. My cursor skill, now this is something that's also personal preference. If you want to put it down all the way, your cursor gets really small. You have to press really accurately. Maybe it's good to train like this because, like I said, you will get real accurate with your clicks. Alright, but yeah, I don't know. It's really small like this. So I put it usually around 50 or 70. And then we have the numbers from my thumbnail. So my chat skill is all the way up to 4 billion. Yada yada yada. Right? So how did that happen? Right now when I press enter, which usually opens chat, I can type. But right now I cannot. I can type, but I cannot see the chat. I have done this personally within some of the files from the game, so that I will not type anymore because I get tilted really fast and then I would type and then I would lose games. So I found a video on YouTube that can disable chat. Basically it just doesn't show you the chat anymore. It doesn't really disable chat, but you just cannot see the chat anymore, so you will get less tilted. But if you do want to talk, you can just move this down and it will automatically okay, so you will automatically pop up your chat again. So you can also do it like this, but then you will still see that your chat is active. And if you do that thing that I did, I cannot really explain how I did it because it's been a while, and every time you start your game again, it will be removed. So if you want to talk in your chat, you have to do this manually every time. All right. Then we have the minimap skill. This one has to be 100 at all times. Let's go down a little bit. Yeah, you can just copy this one over. It's not really important. I mean, some of the things are important, but not as much. Here's the legacy cursor if you want the old cursor back. Let's get our mouse big again. So this is your old school cursor and this one will be your new cursor. So yeah, that's that. Right, what's more important? I don't see anything really important here. Chats, maybe you want to see timestamps in your chat, and you'll press this one, and if you want to see all chat, then this, but I think everybody has that already. Can mute emotes right there. Let's move over to the last page, which is game. Here's also one important thing that I will talk about later on. So mouse speed, camera speed, keyboard speed, everything here is personal preference. So the only thing that I would change is enable smooth camera to disabled. I will show you the difference right now. If I go with my mouse up and down, it goes smoothly, right? Now for the first time in your life, you want something to not go as smoothly. You'll disable this and it will go immediately. You will not have that smooth effect. And this one, in not only my personal preferences, but a lot of other players, they really like this a lot more. It doesn't give that kind of delay that you would have with a smooth camera. It doesn't really delay it, but you get the feeling. That's why I'm really using this one. Yeah, move camera on revive, so okay, whatever. Camera lock, so there are different types of camera lock. When I press spacebar, it looks to my champion. I use this quite often in the laning phase and also when I'm kiting. So right now if I press spacebar, it gets centered, right? That's because I'm blue side. If I was red side, it wouldn't get centered. It would be like this, something like this, if I press spacebar. So this one also centers, fixed offset, and then you have semi-locked. So you can try around with these settings, see what you like the most. I have it on a per side offset, so based on which side you are, it gets fixed. If I'm blue side, it will get centered. If I'm red side, it will get a little bit higher like this. Okay, the last one is gameplay, and you have to disable auto attack. I'm gonna tell you right now why, because right now if I go to a wave and I attack this minion and it dies, it will not attack another target, right? It only attacks when I tell him to attack. But once the minion dies, it shouldn't attack another minion unless I give the command to attack. So let's see here. Right, it doesn't attack, so that's good. If you enable this, look, it attacks automatically. I don't even have to do anything. And we'll go on to the next one, and if target is in range, it will attack the other one. But this is really annoying in the laning phase when you're just walking left, right, and if your character stops moving for 1 second, it will attack immediately. You want to disable that. Only attack when you give the command. So use movement prediction. This one is only for people who have really bad internet connection. So you will see, do you see this weird thing that my character does? He's predicting where I'm moving by, where my mouse is right now. So it basically reduces latency. If you have bad internet connection, if your ping is like 200 or something, then this will delay to some certain extent your ping. Everyone who has like ping below 100 should not use this. So yeah. And then there's the last one, the most important one, attack move on cursor. As you can see, enabled attack move will prioritize the target close to your mouse click, and if it's disabled, it will prioritize close to your champion. Now champion is really bad. For example, when I'm kiting like this, I don't always click on the wait, let me give an example. So let's say this is a champion with only 10 HP, and this is a champion with, this is a tank, okay? And you need to kill this one while you're kiting. So if I do this, no matter what happens, even if I press my A button over here, it will attack the closest target to my champion, which is freaking annoying because I want to attack this guy, right? So what we do is attack move on cursor. It will attack the closest enemy to my cursor. I don't even have to click on it. Remember what I said in the beginning? So that's this. and you really want to enable this. Yeah, that will be it for the settings, guys. I don't think I forgot anything important at least. Let me know if I did forget something or if you want to know something else. Have a nice day, guys, and hope to see you guys next time.